Welcome everybody to the news/opinions video that I always do. Everything has my opinion, so take it as you will. Hate it or love it, I'm still gonna be here, still gonna be giving my opinions, and still gonna be doing my video. This is something that I don't know. I mean, maybe the Thai laws are a bit different. You know, parental consent is a little bit easier to get. Who knows? But Virtual 7, a Thai VTuber company, is hiring a 9-year-old as a virtual talent to the company. Yes, you read that correctly. Absolutely disgusting. Since when does a 9-year-old give consent? Parents are discussing for allowing this. The company needs to be investigated. This kid is going to be exploited. Here's the thing. I understand. Okay, let's try to see this. If it were just the 9-year-old, you know, them knowing it and no parental consent, and them just being like, I want to do this and that. Okay, there's parental consent, parental supervision. Hopefully, there's parental supervision. The thing is, it happens all the time in the movies. I mean, in the sense of the entertainment industry has this all the time. As long as it's parental consent, good. But you don't know. A lot of these countries, a lot of times, a lot of these, not the countries themselves, but the companies in these countries will do everything they can to make sure to take advantage of people and their need for money or their desire to have a better life. What I mean by that is that they will either lie to the parents, they will lie to the child, they will do something. They may not even be getting actual consent from the parents. We don't even know at this point. It says, regarding the debut of virtual YouTuber under the name Banana, as published on social media on December 8, 2024. Regarding the launch of the VTuber under the name Banana, many concerns have been raised to the public regarding the appropriateness and safety involving minors in the industry. Remember, the VTuber industry is not the sanest one. We already have SA allegations popping out from big organizations like Nijsanji. It is very dangerous to have any minors in this space. Of course, with parental supervision, things can be kind of mitigated. Heavy moderation, that type of stuff, it's still very dangerous. Company sincerely apologizes for our lack of clarity in the announcement, assure you that we have not overlooked the matter. The company has gathered questions and concerns from the public in the hopes of responses will alleviate your worries. VTuber under the name Banana was created through a collaborative effort involving Virtual 7, talent's family, and the talent themselves, with mutual consent from all three parties: the company, the family, and the talent. This decision was reached through joint discussions and mutual agreement. Additionally, the company has a dedicated team of legal experts and psychotherapists. I feel this is a little bit of an extreme and a lie, to provide close legal counsel on matters of appropriateness, as well as support to the mental well-being of all talents within the company. Conclusion reached as follows. Here's the issue that I have there. If you have, like, I have dealt with a lot, like death threats. I've dealt with doxing. I've dealt with all these things. I, as a human being, as an adult, I can be like, blah, whatever. But a kid, it's very hard to deal with this. That's the biggest issue that I have. And I really doubt that they've gone through all these steps. I just really doubt this for some reason. VTuber under the name Banana is solely a recreational activity that provides a platform for talents to showcase their abilities. There is no exclusive contract. Rather, it is based on a collaborative understanding. All activities under the name Banana may be terminated unilaterally if requested by the talent's family. Assuming this is all true, this is good. All social media platforms of VTuber under the name Banana are managed by company's team, the quote-unquote babysitter. Talent does not have direct access to all content. The babysitter and talent's family will carefully review and approve all content before it's published on social media. Assuming this is true, this is a bit more protection. Again, assuming it's true. That's a large assumption there. Live streaming activities of VTuber under the name Banana will take place in 1 week with a round of 1 hour. Depends on talent's will. Participation is entirely voluntary. During each activity, there will be a guardian, either talent's father or mother, and one supervisor, a staff member from one of the companies, present to provide support. The supervisor will be responsible for 1. VTuber known as Banana will be active under the group Virtual 7 Kids. Its management and oversight will not be associated with the branches of Virtual 7. 2. Manage the entire live stream system for all talents, including initiation and termination of live sessions. 3. Manage the live chat of VTuber under the name Banana. At least they're going to have moderation, ensuring that the talent does not read the chat directly. Instead, a moderator will review and filter messages beforehand and relay them to the talent verbally only. That's a good way of protecting if it's all true. Again, assuming it's true. Talent will see only the model's interface, which serves solely as a representation of themselves. Virtual 7 Company Limited, in its capacity as an organization engaged in the production of media and online entertainment activities, hereby affirms and upholds that we operate in good faith in compliance with the law and human rights. We are open to constructive criticism and feedback that is based on factual grounds. It does not violate defamation laws entirely publicly or privately. This is still a very slippery slope. I don't think it's good either way. They're going to try to, have all these protections. It's still, no matter how much you want to protect somebody, there is a humongous risk that there still will be negative things happening to them. It will affect them negatively because they're going to be hearing things, watching things, whatever, online, and people will be evil to them. And that's the issue. Might be trying to emulate the rights and limits given to child actors, but live streaming is a different beast altogether. But then I also can't see why they're going through the trouble of all these accommodations and expenses to have a VTuber at all. 1 hour a week isn't exactly conducive to an audience growth. That's the thing. That's why I think a lot of the things that they're mentioning are just things to calm people down and aren't actually, it's like, prove it to me. Prove that you're actually doing this. Because I press X to doubt on this. A 9-year-old has no place being a VTuber. It's not that 9-year-olds can't be VTubers. It's that it's a very, very dangerous place for your mental state, as I know very well, for just the well-being of somebody. So it is very dangerous, and I am totally against it. Whether they try to protect them at all, I'm totally against this happening. For a 9-year-old, for goodness sakes. This is too far. To let you know, we're going to be jumping around quite a bit to fit, to see when Quinn talks about certain things. This is about when Quinn actually put out his recent message. Is that the podcast with him and Aster only lasted for 2 episodes. Let's take a look at what he meant.
The person that the subject of the video was about. I ended up tweeting this. All I'm saying is the reason the podcast only lasted 2 episodes. I can't really say names or be uber specific in any of this because I'm not trying to get sued, but I am trying to be as clear as possible so that people can like relax and there's not all this like speculation, and the person the video was about. That doesn't give or remove credibility from a third-party story. So basically what I'm saying is like, even if I dislike person A, someone else having a different issue with person A, me having a separate issue doesn't make the third party's issue any more or less legitimate. My issue and their issue with the same person is separate. That's what I was trying to say, right? The reason I ended up tweeting the first tweet initially is I essentially watched the video. A lot of you guys know well, not a lot of you, but some viewers of mine. I was groomed growing up. So the way that I saw the person in this video typing to others, it honestly triggered me, okay? I don't really get triggered by a lot of stuff, but it did trigger me because it reminded me of the way that I was spoken to in certain contexts and manipulated, and so I was mad. Now, what makes me extra stupid for getting mad about this, if you guys need proof or whatever about me being groomed, there's a video on my extra channel where I talk about it, but I'm not here to, that's not important, okay? I'm just explaining why I was triggered about this, because if I don't talk about it, I'm seen as protecting a predator. If I do, I'm seen as being messy. So to be honest, I'm going to be as vague as possible. But another reason I didn't like this person is because there were some stories going around and some things I saw where they behaved weird towards women. Okay, nothing criminal, nothing to the extent of what has recently come out, but I didn't like how they seemed kind of like they would like nag certain women about certain things or kind of put them in positions to feel guilty or pounce on like newer members that were in the company and that didn't know about this behavior. Like they were not the most healthy when they interacted with women. And I'm going to be honest about that. I'm not going to cover it up. That was a part of the story, and that's part of the reason why I was also extra triggered and why I had personal problems with them. Okay, and I didn't really want to say this, and this is why I shouldn't have involved myself initially, because I didn't want to say this. It was nothing, I wanted to clarify, it was nothing criminal. It was nothing criminal. It was just like weird. Like it was stuff that I would see and I was like, this is like, for lack of a better term, this is how I would imagine an incel would interact with women, right? That is like that's the easiest way I can explain it without giving specific examples and airing out specific people's business. It was like trying to watch someone that was very bad at interacting with women or didn't know an appropriate way to do it, an appropriate time to do it. And I didn't fuck with that, so I distanced myself from this person. In 10 minutes, I deleted the tweet and was like, damn, I'm a fucking idiot. Messages in this video, I don't actually know, like I want to clarify, the messages in the video, I don't know if they're real, okay? I'm not saying they are, I'm not saying they aren't. Just because of the way I saw the like alleged message, how they were formatted and typed, it reminded me of stuff I dealt with when I was younger with like getting groomed or whatever. And then from what I already thought about this person, I jumped to a conclusion or made an impulsive decision to tweet the petty shit that I tweeted. I shouldn't have done it, okay? I didn't even think about the consequences at the time because
So yeah, he kind of verified a little bit, said that yeah, the person being mentioned, which is Aster, did talk to people weird, did talk to people in a way that isn't really expected. It's like, it's just not good way.
Tweeting the first one, I was like, this is dumb. And I tried my best to correct it with the new tweet. You pick up traits about them that you may or may not dislike. And some of them do kind of fall in line with certain things that I've seen or have been alleged, but nothing is like, realistically, this shit could all be fake in the video. I don't know, right? So that's the whole point, is I shouldn't have said anything.
And that's his part. Even though he did say, Aster has had, like, he talks to people like an incel would, making people feel guilty about certain things, about not being there, all that kind of stuff. All that kind of guilt is something that he saw Aster do. He saw Aster have something similar to what was alleged. Of course, nothing criminal, etc. That's what he says. He says that, a little bit to protect himself, of course. And he also says that he still should not have posted things because it just made things worse. But because of his history of being groomed and all that kind of stuff, I can understand. And I don't blame him for putting that out there. And of course, later he was like, I just don't want to deal with this, that kind of stuff. And I absolutely understand why he didn't want to continue doing the podcast that he did, because of the things that he saw when he was in there. And that's what he was saying during this whole thing. Of course, I'm not going to fully go over the full 13 minutes, but just the parts that I felt were important are the parts that I'm showing here. So basically, Quinn is saying, yeah, this seemed very believable based on what I've seen. Sloth VTuber, who is growing pretty well. They're growing pretty fast. And there was a bit of a trend going around with people saying, we listen, we don't judge, VTuber edition, basically the things, the secrets, the embarrassing thoughts that you had, the embarrassing things that you have out there. So since it's supposed to be admitting embarrassing things and not about drama or stuff, I'll start. I stopped doing the 3DO ASMR because I farted on stream and deleted the VOD and have been too scared to do it since. If you're here, please check out my Twitch, primarily do gaming. And of course, Moona Hoshinova from Hololive ID was like, this is so funny, LMAO. Can't believe Moona knows me for farting on stream. I am screaming. Yeah, Fifi, I really need this VOD. Fifi, anything for you. Maeve Kaigiri from VNU. LMAO. Rima as well. No shot. Not you too. Ibi, unironically cute. Bow the Whale, please do ASMR again. I promise I won't laugh if you fart. You have Hyper Koto. You have Kana, another big one, my worst nightmare. Misa, please leak the VOD. You have Poseidon from Mythos, another big one. Honestly, you're so real for this. Obi Katie Cat, laughing, of course. Captain Dandyfloss, another VTuber and Fathomly based. You have Salvi as well. Muella the Cow, you are real for this, Miyu. You have Uni, Silent Bell, Piapi, Dog Subathon. A lot of people here saying hits the algorithm, which means that even if they didn't comment on it, I'm sure there's some upper echelon of VTubers that have seen this. Content Oteshi, Angry Memer, Bree, another big one. Why are you all people looking at seeing this? Musi, Kore, big people have seen this. She got popular, not popular because of this, but this one blew up. 720k views. The one of a VTuber, a sloth VTuber, farting on stream when they were doing a ASMR. And people, of course, asking for more. 700k views and 1.5k bookmarks. Why would you bookmark this? Thank you for reminding me to re-bookmark it so it's the top of my bookmarks. Probably the greatest way to find a VTuber. You have Sane. I said never said this kind of thing before, but please, it keeps going. And it says, because it would be funny, right? Right, Sane? Right? Yes, of course. Down bad, Sane. ASMR strat for you. Everyone wants her to go back on VOD and fart live for them on stream. This is not the thing you want to be known for, but you know what? The best thing she could do, which is I think what she's going for, is running with the joke and going for it. Because honestly, Miyu, that's the best thing you can do. That's going to get you so much popularity. Because it's also going to be better for your mental state. But I'm not making fun of this person, but it is kind of funny to hear that someone got popular, got a popular tweet. They didn't get popular because of this, but they have a tweet blow up because they farted on stream into a 3DO ASMR thing. So that is funny. That's just, I needed to have this out here. But of course, like I said, I fully respect Miyu, and this is just one of those moments that it's just, I had to put something out there. Independent VTuber Numi has done her 4.0. She said goodbye to her 3.0. And she's switching over to the 4.0 version of herself. And she did that on Monday, December 9th at 2 p.m. It's already passed at this point. New lore video, 48-hour subathon, album release, party, and good vibes only, of course. And of course, people had all of these things that were a part of it. This is her new look. Of course, the sus stuff. This is the regular stuff. Tricky V, which is a friend of hers, is putting stuff out there. Clip, I don't have any necessarily clips of the things that she's done in there, but I do have these little snips here and there that people took. Cinder, my lap can't be this cute. My lap cat can't be this cute. Suko VTuber is, of course, reacting very strongly to these things. And different looks of Gooby Numi 4.0 is doing pretty well. Not the hit tweet. The people understand my love for 4.0. So glad Nyami's still part of the show. Of course, with the cat. She's here forever. Best model by far. It goes crazy for real, for real. Itty bitty fangs, OMG. She does have little fangs, true. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, she does have the little fangs. I didn't see that before because they are itty bitty. Holy crap, they're itty bitty. But they're there. Stop people going ape over her. But yeah, glad that she has this 4.0 for herself. Dokibird is having a meet and greet in Hong Kong. And it's a fan meeting in Hong Kong here. Just a regular meeting. As far as I know, it's not having to do with any specific convention or anything like that. It's just a good old meet and greet with her and her fans. And of course, the Miyako Plus says, Dear Dragoons, thank you for your patience. Dokibird fan meeting in Hong Kong, organized by Miyako Plus. It's confirmed to take place at the Hong Kong Grace Center in 11th of January 2025. Details about the meeting time, ticket prices, VIP benefits, and other event information will be announced very soon. Dragoons, please stay tuned for our latest updates. So this, like I said, seems to be a unique one for Dokibird. It's not connected to any kind of convention as far as I can see. It's just an organized fan meet and greet because she already has a lot of fans. They feel it is enough for her to have a location for the people to go and, you know, have the virtual meet and greet, because of course she's not going to be there because she lives in Canada as far as I know, and it would be quite a flight to get over there. But congratulations to Dokibird. The Dokibird World Tour is continuing and is going on strong. Yagoo, the leader and the face of Hololive, his birthday today. Today he is turning 51 as far as I know, and it says least concerning Filipino birthday message. Wishing Moto Editanago the happiest of birthdays, more power to you. Pare. And Holo Pro Fans PH. Happy birthday to Yagoo from Holo Pro Fans PH. Says, what the frick is this banner? Clouds and doves on a birthday? SMH. Might as well have made this picture black and white. St. Peter, life plan, graphic design. On a serious note, there's not really anything deeper with them than use of dubious edit, especially despite meaning well. Yeah, it's just they decided to do that. Nothing wrong with that. And going on more with this stuff, let's continue. Kind of normal thing to do when it comes to birthday banners as adults. Trust me, I'm Filipino. Nah, it's the kind of B-Day banners, it's memes in the Philippines. Apparently it's a meme in Philippines to have this type of banner going on, which is hilarious to think of, that they're using memes there, which is great. I mean, it bodes well for the community, and it bodes well for Yagoo to have people just make banners for him, period. That's the usual banner we use in PHL. Graphic design is my passion. I'm not Filipino, but this is the style of banner often used for funerary homes there. Well, I know in other places it is, but it's just wrecking over there. They're not saying, you know, we put you in the dirt, Yagoo. They're just being like, happy birthday, doves and happiness to you, Yagoo. It does speak volumes of a company and of a leader of a company when you have people just randomly, like for example, your talents, your VTubers, randomly go out and just make something for you. In this case, I know in some Asian countries, it's normal for, you know, birthday messages to be popped out for the CEO, whether you know about him or not. But I would like to think that this is because he has bred a good rapport with his talents underneath him, with the VTubers who work for him, for the company that he had created. Let's take a look.
Yagoo-san! Happy birthday!
Confetti, confetti, confetti.
It's Yagoo-san's birthday! Yagoo-san's turning 85 this year!
Yes, 85.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Back
He's way younger than that. What?
Back it up. Yeah, he's definitely not 85.
He's
Can you?
85. He's Yagoo!
He's 65.
Yagoo! Yeah. Eternally 85.
Yagoo is eternal.
Wait, so
Wait.
wise.
Yeah, what?
Right.
Yeah, he
right,
is a
joke.
wise guy.
It's a pun.
It's a pun.
Very punny.
We wish you a happy birthday from all of Hololive English Advent. Omereta. Happy birthday, Yagoo-san. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And there you go. Of course, it's wonderful to see this. Also, one more thing, it speaks a lot when a lot of your members wish happy birthday to their darn CEO without hesitation and remembered. Fans remember without any problems, and speaks a lot when members who wish their boss a happy birthday. Look at how happy they are. Look at them, exactly. It's like, you know, you can, like I said, in a lot of Asian places, as far as I know, Asian companies, I've worked for, I think, 1 or 2 before, that you just have to wish your CEO a happy birthday. But they look happy. It doesn't look like they're forced. It looks like they're just, you know, they're just wishing him that, and they can make jokes and things like that at Yagoo's expense without having to worry about a thing. And here we go. Here is the, you know, Fuamoko Haloien, the Advent wishing happiest birthday, Bao Bao. And of course, it's Fuamoko right there of Haloien. And saying down here, Riku wished happy birthday on himself 2 to 3 years ago. Madden CEO saw celebrating his birthday alone. Since then, he has been silent. Does he speak volumes when JP talents notice him distancing himself away? He used to speak to them directly a lot. So yeah, it's the differences of CEOs. And of course, you have other people mentioning other things. Adam is best gen. It's not necessarily has to mean too much, just a case of talents being told to do this. It could be. I just like to think on the happier note of things because just the way that it has been in the past. So continuing on the happy birthday Yagoo thing, just in order for it not to be like 3 or 4 different sections here. Hololive members and fans all around the world wish Yagoo a happy birthday. He's officially 51. Again, as I mentioned, Advent wishing him a happy birthday. He is 51 years old. Date of birth, 10th of December, 1973. And Takatsuki, Osaka, Japan. So he's an Osakan. Interesting. Nice. We won't hold that against him. I'm just playing. 12 a.m. is when he was born, apparently. I don't know. But, or 12 a.m. is when this person put out this thing here. So that's good. And it says context, he was on an LA tour, which was here. However, at midnight, he was able to say, I'm in LA for a media tour, still December 9th here. So there's one more day until my birthday. HBD, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday from Moona, from Crow, from everybody. Koreji Ali, happy birthday. Bales, Kanauru, everybody who's worked with him. Raura Pantera. Everyone's really wishing him a happy birthday. The person who made Hololive Error, the VTuber fans for Error, everybody's just wishing him a happy birthday because he's the reason why Hololive is still around. I mean, you guys as well, of course, the fans. But he's the reason Hololive even exists. He created it years ago in order to be a media company, and that's becoming a media company, honestly. So happy birthday to him. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? We're talking about FLOWGLOW numbers. Give me the numbers, give me the numbers. As of today, they've all passed 100k sub. Isakariona, leader of FLOWGLOW, 120. Koganeki Nico, jokester FLOWGLOW, 287 subs, almost hitting 300k, the fastest growing member of FLOWGLOW. Because if you guys remember a while back, I showed that she just grew because of her personality, because, you know, people were making a lot of clips of her. Clips really help a channel grow a lot. We have Mizumiya Su, publicity manager of FLOWGLOW, 130k. Rindo Chihaya, the DJ of FLOWGLOW, 175k, approaching 200k. Finally, Kikiara Vivi is now at 148k subs, super close to 150k. They've all grown decently, considering it has only been 1 month since their debut. Please comment down below if you want more, let me know. So here we go. Here's all of them. Remember, they also had the debuff, the what I like to call the YouTube debuff, which was that their channels quite literally ended up getting screwed over by YouTube by getting, I think, 20 to 30k removed immediately, and then they grew again. So just giving you a little bit of background on the whole thing. After YouTube purged their subs like 3 times, third time's a charm. Then it's Isaki Ryona, FLOWGLOW, as you can see them all here, all the girls of FLOWGLOW. They're doing an amazing job. Why? Number one, they're amazing. Number one, they're doing a really good job. They themselves. They wouldn't grow if they didn't have good personality, if they didn't have good content, if they didn't have a connection to the fan base, which is hard to get. It's hard to create. You can't just create that with money. You can't just create that out of nowhere. You have to actually have a good personality to do that. And two, the fact is, the company itself has pushed them forward, has pushed them to have more more closeness to their community. And that helps. The support that they get from the company helps a lot. So if the company had just abandoned them after they had gotten their YouTube sub purges, then they would have been screwed. But luckily, the company didn't. And here we are now. The person says almost perfectly ranked by booba size and sarcasm. What did Nico do to have twice the jumpstart? All of them got pruned by YouTube 3 times, as I mentioned before. They did get pruned by YouTube several times, and it does suck because they didn't deserve it. None of them that get pruned, unless you actually, prove that they have been botted for whatever reason, deserve the nastiness that happens with a YouTube pruning. Luckily, they recovered pretty quickly. Luckily, they recovered it all. And it's thanks, like I said, to the support that the fans have given them and the support that the agency has given them in order to be able to get to where they are. So congratulations to FLOWGLOW and their growth again, and hopefully they continue to grow because every single VTuber is deserving of growth. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up and coming VTubers of all sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between, because I want this community to be a good space, not a place where you have people knocking each other down, making weird documents about each other, just, throwing conspiracy theories and none of that kind of stuff, none of that blocking stuff, just making things wonderful. And here we have Cytrinashutterbug, a lemon VTuber, who's going to have a 2.0 soon. Hi, I'm a VTuber Twitch streamer who loves lemons and photography. I'm a fan of cozy games and RPGs. And of course, we're going to take a look at their channel itself. Here you go. Cytrina, variety streamer. Due to my crazy IRL schedule, it's hard to schedule streaming, but I'm working on it. So far, I've played Animal Crossing, Lady Layton, and Pokemon. Pokemon. I hope to play more games in the future. And I hope they do too. Of course, here, we're going to see some of the things they played recently.
Thank you for the delicious soup.
Delicious soup?
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
Oh, dear.
Elephant.
You gotta love that. It's hilarious. The smile. Look at that smile. Holy crap. AI, the Somnum Files.
Quinn alone made that choice very worth it.
Yep, the smile itself alone. There we go. And of course, they have a YouTube channel, which I'm going to show here, where they have all of their VODs. These are, of course, the VODs that are popping up because of the fact that Twitch does not keep VODs for very long. If you're not an affiliate, I think it only keeps it for like a day or two. If you're an affiliate, you can get up to 7 days. And I think if you are either have the Twitch Turbo or are a partner, you can get 14 days or more. But YouTube keeps it permanently. So as long as they are streaming, they will be able to keep it there. And as long as their channel's up, they're going to be able to keep it. So thank you so much to Cytrinashutterbug for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.